We're at the Beausejour Cricket Ground in beautiful St. Lucia, and we're getting towards the end of group play. It's Group C Match 5, New Zealand against Canada. And for Canada, it's their last chance to make a statement here at this World Cup. They're up against the side that has been playing pretty well though. The itinerary has seen them play 2 and they've lost 2 as well. They've been beaten well, truly, by Kenya and 2 by England. For New Zealand, well, they beat England and they've beaten Kenya, and all eyes too here in St. Lucia on Saturday, a very important match, England against Kenya. Well, I've got a good block here at the Beausejour Cricket Ground, and we've come up with another brand new pitch for this morning's match, and Ian Botham describing in his report as a very good one, although the belief is it might just do a wee bit in the conditions. The atmosphere is just a little damp. The toss, well, because of that, John Davison, having won the toss, the Canadian captain has decided to bowl first. New Zealand side has a number of changes in it today. We'll see the name of Peter Fulton in there, and also coming into contention today, Daryl Tuffy. Jetin Patel is back into the side. And for Canada, there's a new name in there also that you can see, Kevin Sander down the bottom, and Henry Asinde, big tall seam bowler, comes back into their mix as well. So that's the situation. Canada looking for a bit of credibility here to say goodbye to this World Cup. New Zealand to continue their role as we join our early action here in St. Lucia.
A couple of slips to start, and we might see some swing here in the early stages. And there was some swing there, and a nervy start for Lou Vincent. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a beauty.
Well, he's smiling, Lou Vincent, but I'd like to think that it is playing on his mind. There's no batsman in the world in his position that wouldn't be begging for that first run.
Great shot. What a way to get off the mark and bring up your first World Cup runs, Lou Vincent. Well, he's tired of prodding around and poking around. Decided to whack it over extra cover. Fantastic start for him.
Well, he got the room from Anderson Cummings. You wouldn't call that a bad delivery in the scheme of things, but Lou Vincent was up for it.
It was drilled by Fleming very, very hard indeed. In the air and catchable height, but smashed really through extra cover for 4.
Well, it's the first boundary for Stephen Fleming. He wasn't on top of it. It was in the air, but his placement was perfect. It bisected cover and mid-off, and had both of them looking at each other.
Fleming on the drive again. He hit one in that area in the air. Will this rush away for 4? Yes, it does.
Well-controlled stroke this by Fleming, all the way along the ground. Sliced it fractionally, and that's why there was some interest there for the fieldsman who chased it all the way. And a good test for the outfield as well. There was a heavy rain this morning, but looks like this outfield drains well and runs well.
Fleming is clever enough and has been round long enough to work out that he can shuffle across his stumps and hit it down the ground for 4.
Oh, game of cat and mouse between the captains here. Wonderful stuff. Offside field strengthened. Fleming moves to the offside so he can get the ball on the onside. Hits it down through mid-on. Lovely stroke. Lovely piece of gamesmanship.
Hit away. It wasn't very stylish. He was in no control, Lou Vincent, but he'll pick up 3 runs. And Vincent, well, there you have Lou Vincent. Doesn't matter if he's not getting many runs. As cheeky as you like.
Typical Vincent. He got off the mark with a 6 over cover. Now he just shuffles across. flicks it behind square. No one there to protect it. Lovely stroke. More a stroke you associate with the dying overs of a game, the last 5 overs of an innings. Vincent prepared to play it very early on.
It's gone fine again. And that man that had been moved round to 45 wasn't fine enough. And the 50 comes up for New Zealand. Good running. Knock it down and run. Vincent's very quick. Patty's struggling with something, maybe the lower back. Yeah, he's hobbling along, trying to get through this over. He's got 3 deliveries left. And he's just seeing if he can release that ball. The lower back, a muscle spasm. Someone else might need to come on and bowl. Yeah, Davison's had a word. Patty's not happy, he's off. Canada with no more games in this World Cup, so it's the last we might see of him. This is the first we're going to see of Abdul Samad. That's not a great start. It's about this stage that the wheels start coming off some of these associate sides, and it's happened again. Up and over. Lou Vincent's just finding his way now. He's throwing those hands at the ball.
Oh, Henry Cinder brought into this match, and he's been greeted by a show of aggression from the New Zealand opener, Lou Vincent. That's a superb stroke, this one.
Another 4 for Stephen Fleming, thrashing it through backward point. Too much width. Four more, so back-to-back boundaries for the New Zealand captain. That's no problem at all in terms of getting it past the fielder. Stephen Fleming picking the gap, and wide half volley gets the treatment. And again, Stephen Fleming's placement is absolutely impeccable. High now, has Stephen Fleming got enough? Yeah, it's gone a long way back, a mile back, a huge over for the New Zealanders. They set the trap, but they can't have them that far back. That's the end of the over. It's a 99 without loss, and the umpires decide that the Canadian bowlers need a drink, and they're right, they do. They haven't got a wicket in this opening stanza, and they really haven't looked like it. 99 for none. That one's gone through for 4, so not a good start, and 100 up for New Zealand.
Well, it's short and wide, and that's what we're talking about, nerves, isn't it? It's nerves. Almost, please skip, why am I bowling now? There's a power play on, I'm a left-arm spinner, and there's a 99 for none. It's now 103 for none.
$50 for Stephen Fleming. Make him feel mighty good. 113 for none.
Very progressive throughout the power play period. Quiet start. Just having a look for the first 7 overs, you'd say, and then from the 8th over onwards, press down hard on the accelerator pedal.
Catch it! Yeah!
That's a good catch, a smart low catch from Bill Clift, low and hard to his right. And Stephen Fleming, a shake of the head, disappointment that he can't capitalise on what was a very good start. 66 to him, and New Zealand have lost their first wicket.
Sander pulling him down the wicket. Fleming seemed to have gotten over it. A lot of bottom hand in the shot, and it is a bottom hand that probably lifted that delivery, but he has to go, run the ball. 66, New Zealand 142 for 1.
That's a good shot. That's a terrific shot. 2 men there at backward point. not a great deal of pace in the pitch, very difficult to get enough pace on the ball to split the field, but Lou Vincent does it well.
Bowling figures for Canada so far under Sir Cummings, not a bad effort at the top, 6 overs for 27. But the one wicket to fall has gone to Kevin Sander, the all-important wicket column, not really reflecting good news for the Canadians. Run rate's not impressive either. Fulton extends his arms once again to clear cover for 4 more. So it's not going Canada's way at the minute. Peter Fulton quickly into stride. He moves on to 19.
And Fulton decides, if I get an opportunity, I'm going to make it pay here, and that's a big 6.
Sign of things to come. Plenty of batting left in this New Zealand side. Plenty of big hitters, the likes of McMillan, Oram, Styris, Fulton, Vincent. They're going to target these small boundaries.
Fulton picks up a boundary. And he looks mighty good, Peter Fulton. He looks in good form. It's 221 for 1.
That's close, very close. And he's gone, playing across a straight one. It looked out and was given out.
Well, he is a tall man, and he does possess a tall stride, Peter Fulton, but he didn't get one in here. So Sander picks up a double all of a sudden. He bowled relatively wide on the crease. It pitches just outside off stump, going on, and umpire Billy Doctrove, who doesn't give too much to the bowlers, has finally succumbed here, and Sander gets another. Fulton goes for 47. He looked good, but it's 222 for 2.
And that's 4 more for the total. Pulled away over mid-wicket. Not a bad way for Scott Styris to get off the mark.
Styris has just come to the middle, and he's just picked a delivery of just short of a length and swung it away on the onside. He's shown the intent of this New Zealand side. They want a huge total. Well, that is beautifully bowled. Sander has floated this one up, but he's found the perfect length. Look at this ball just drop out of the sky. Styris had lined it up. It's very well played as well.
Good shot. Just gave himself a little bit of room. Banged it away through extra cover. Abdul Samad back into the attack. Looks a man low on confidence in the bowling department. Also remember that he was had to be taken out of the attack, removed by the umpires, told that he could not bowl anymore, bowling too many deliveries over waist high. Well, that's clubbed away. 4 more.
Well, Samad came on in a similar stage of the game, and he tried to bowl Yorkers and he got it wrong, and he bowled too high and got taken off. But I tell you what, if he doesn't bowl Yorkers here, he won't get taken off, he'll get hit out of the attack.
Well, there's 4 more. Now, when you're low on confidence, which Samad is without any doubt whatsoever on that, taken out the attack for bowling 2 balls at waist high, well, that's not the start you want when you come back.
Good luck. Good luck, son, because Styris is going to target you, and he will keep going.
There's 4 more. 4-4-4 this over so far.
Half volleys, that's what they are, and they'll be put away by Styris, who's in tremendous form. New Zealand are starting to wind up here. There's some fireworks on the card.
Now, where's that one gone? Is it 6 this time, or is it 4? It's 6.
Samad just decided that the half volley's been working, so go back to length, and I promise you that won't work either.
Just wondering if the umpires are just checking whether that was 6. It was very close to the rope. The crowd, mind, they are the New Zealand supporters in that grandstand, all signal 6. Just have a quick look at this. Well, I reckon that's 4. Suggest that there's any benefit of the doubt, it will go to the bowler. Let's see what the umpire does. It's actually not a 6, it's been given a 4.
This one may go for 6 though. No, it won't. It's gone straight up in the air. There's a man coming round and oh! Has he taken it? Yes, he has. The keeper's got underneath it. He might have slightly misjudged that, but he's got it in the end.
Well, this is very nearly one of the mess-ups of the tournament. Believe me, this was almost dropped. It's gone up. It's almost as if no one wanted it. Now have a look at this. It's gone for another big hit. It's gone straight up in the air. Long, long way. Blue sky, white ball, never easy. And he got there in the end. I think there was a case of who wants this? No one did. But Styris has gone. He's gone for 28. It's 253 for 3. He's dragged it onto the stumps, I think. He's asking the keeper, did it hit him or did it go straight onto the stumps? Craig McMillan. Lou Vincent, is he out or not? I'm not quite sure. Let's have a look here. Nah, it actually hits the keeper, then comes back. I don't think anyone knew quite what happened there for a moment. It's beautifully timed through extra cover.
Oh, this is a great stroke. This is a really good stroke by McMillan. It shows his strength and it also shows his intelligence. Waited, gave himself room. He'll back himself to hit over long on. The ball wasn't there, so he crunched it through cover.
Well, he's going for the big one. Has he got it enough? Fielder comes in and takes an excellent catch in the end. That's into the wind, and I think the ball stalled. Well, Abdul Samad's not had the best of days, but that'll compensate him, or go towards compensation for him. Good catch.
I think you're right, Ian. This was hit into the breeze. It wasn't hit brilliantly, but sometimes McMillan doesn't have to hit the ball that well, have it go either way, but he's just dragged that. He shoveled it to the onside, hasn't timed it. Samad had to judge it, and he judged it very well indeed. So McMillan has hit out. He's out for 10. It's 266 for 4.
It's gone fine. It's gone all the way. So Lou Vincent moves on to 97.
That'll be Vincent's 100. Well played, Lou Vincent. You come off 2 ducks. And now you put a 1 in front of them. And it'll be a score that will please him. It hasn't been a happy start to the World Cup for Lou Vincent. Now it is. He can relax just somewhat and feel good about his game.
Then it's caught and bowled, trying to work it into mid-wicket, leading edge. .43 overs gone, 278 for 5 now.
disappointment for Lou Vincent. Somewhat, he couldn't go on after breaking up the 100 or getting to the 100. He's looking to sweep, changed his mind, then decided to play it to the onside with a straight bat. Turned the handle on it and just got a leading edge, and he has to go for 101. Great innings, Vincent. 278 for 5.
One-handed and just enough on it. For a moment it looked as though Jacob Oram was on his way, but he just got enough on it to get it over the head of Barnett at long off.
Well, it's 289 for 5. Well, he wasn't anywhere near. He had to release the bottom hand to actually get the full face through the ball. A brave effort from Bill Cliff. But it's safe to say that Bill Cliff was a few inches short of being able to take that one. Beautiful timing from the tall Jacob Oram.
He has absolutely smashed that straight onto the roof of one of the stands away at mid-wicket. It's a terrific strike from Brendan McCullum. Down on one knee, getting that front foot out of the way, which allows a free swing of the arms.
Well, it's the last ball from Sander Cummings. Oh dear me, he helps it over for 6. Not the best of efforts from Anderson Cummings to finish the 46th over. New Zealand 307 for 5.
Well, this is a really unfortunate end for Kevin Sander, who's bowled well. In difficult circumstances, the young left-arm spinners bowl really well, and he had a chance here to pick up another wicket from a skyer from Brendan McCullum. Anderson Cummings coming round, not only drops the ball, but punches it over the rope for 6 as well.
Well, he's got it wrong there. Low full toss, easily dispatched for full value from McCullum.
Might regret putting down Brendan McCullum. Anderson Cummings was the guilty man an over or so ago. This one slightly misdirected, just a little bit too full. Swung away high over the leg side. Clubbed down the ground by Oram. Quite sure whether it's gone for 4 or 6. Asad Rauf is. Raises both arms to signal that Anderson Cummings' last delivery has gone for 6. It's 341 for 5. Final over then for New Zealand. They're already 341. They'll be looking to get past the 350 mark. And McCullum will be eyeing up a half century maybe. He's got 6 balls to get there. There's 6 of them. And that's the stroke he likes to play, down on one knee. A slog sweep, and he plays it brilliantly.
Well, it's gone. 6 more. 6 more for Brendan McCullum, and that becomes the fastest ever World Cup 50. Scored off 20 deliveries. Brendan McCullum in good nick here in St. Lucia.
20 deliveries that have seen him hit 5 6s and 1 4 to bring up the quickest ever World Cup half century.
And Oram gets in the act now. He clears the ropes and nearly clears the stand. Brilliant shot from Jacob Oram.
Well, we've seen a couple of 6s from Jacob Oram that have been hit nowhere near the middle of the bat. Well, he got this one right out of the screws. It's a brilliant stroke over extra cover, and it's gone a long, long way.
Coming down the wicket, he got the room to use his arms, did Jacob Oram, and he used them well. Not an easy shot to clear extra cover. He did have the wind behind it. New Zealand now, the end of the innings, 50 overs finished. Canada will be happy. New Zealand 363 for 5.
Very impressive effort from the New Zealanders. Very professional performance today, set up by Lou Vincent and enabling his team to get through to 363 for 5. It's a massive total on a good pitch against what must be said is a moderate attack, but nevertheless they've done all that they could.
New Zealand were asked to bat first by John Davison, and they did it in style. 363 for 5 was the end result, 24 extras in the process, but 101 to Lou Vincent, and that was after duck in his first 2 efforts here at the World Cup. Fleming 66 from 67, Fulton, Styrus and McMillan all chiming in, and the partnership at the end, as it has often been in the past, was a vital one for New Zealand. Oram and McCullum together, they do seem to bat well. 35 of 27 for the big left-hander, 52 from 21 from Brendan McCullum. Canada, well, they won't rest easy on these bowling figures at all, really. But he got out of it because he got injured. None for 25 from his 5.3. Cummins bowled better than none for 59. Luck didn't really favour him, but by and large, all of them were put to the sword towards the end. And the spinners, Sander, a useful debut in this World Cup, 2 for 58, could have had 3 for 52 had Cummins not dropped that catch in the deep. So then for them to get out of this and win it, somehow Canada need 364 runs to win at 7.28 runs per over. It's against a side that is playing this game very well at the moment. After the break, we'll see how they go about it through the eyes of Ian Botham and Mark Richardson.
Been around for quite a while, Daryl Tuffy. 80 matches, 91 wickets at 31.5, an economy rate of under 50. A very reliable cricketer as far as the New Zealand side is concerned, and he gets an opportunity here, having not played in the previous 2 games. And he will bowl the first over. In fact, he's quite a specialist when it comes to bowling the first overs. On numerous occasions, he's picked up a wicket in his first over. Here he goes now to Davison. We'd have to say, Ian Botham, that it's a huge mountain for Canada to climb here, but they've got to be positive, don't they? They've got to try to play to win.
I'm sure they will try to win, but it looks nigh on impossible, if we're honest. But go and enjoy yourselves, have a bit of fun. You never know, strange things happen. Not very often, though.
Canada off the mark, Davison off the mark, just not overly well timed, but good enough to pick up a couple of runs. Well, it's plenty for Tuffy to play for here, because his last efforts have been 80 and 68 against Australia, so a good performance here will please him no end.
Good stuff, well played. I was a little surprised when he batted down the order in the opening game against Kenya. He is, to me, a natural stroke player. That's a great shot. There's a man put out, and he'll just get a stiff neck watching this go sailing over his head. It's a good hit. It's a good over. 10 from the first over. 1 ball to go.
Down the wicket this time and side to way, but there's a chase for third man. Can he get there? No, he can't. What a start for Canada. Davison deciding he's going to chase this total all the way. 14 without loss. Bowled him, but a no ball. It won't count.
Well, Michael Mason has a smile. I'm not so sure he will do if the next one goes out the ground. Oh, it's a big no ball. Well over.
Oh, good strike. Top of the bounce, and that'll race away for 4.
He can play, this young man.
slashing away again, and that's timed well, and that's 4 more. Oh, he's got this one away fine. It'll be a chase for Patel out on the boundary. Won't get there. That's another 4.
And that's 3 boundaries in a row. Overcompensating with the line, lifting it into the legs. He's going after it.
The assault continues from John Davison.
Good stuff. 4 boundaries in a row. Well struck down the ground.
4 more. Davison on fire here at the BCG.
Well, it was another slower ball. And again, this one though is picked. Picks it up, sees it, and helps it on its way down the leg side.
He's hit that. He's hit that one out of the middle of the bat. Oh, 4 more. That's 50 for Canada in no time at all.
Well, I don't think it's the time to go and make a cup of tea if you're sat watching this at home. Well, just hang on a little while and see what happens. Terrific stuff from the Canadians. 50 coming up, 51 without loss in 4.4 overs.
Oh, that's hit like a tracer bullet.
Well, what do you say? Just magnificent clean striking of the ball. Uses his feet, that's out the middle of the bat. It's 4 runs.
Oh, I have 4 more. Take 4 more. This man is a good player.
61 without loss from 6 overs. Well, that's good stuff, isn't it? I think they're ahead at the moment.
Well, it's more heartbreak for Mason. Hands on head for him, but 4 more to Canada. Run signal. Davison moves to 50 off just 23 deliveries.
Well, he beats his own record. 50 off 23 deliveries. 9 fours, 1 6. What an innings. Strike rate 217.4 in just 33 minutes.
Entertainment of the highest order here at the minute in St. Lucia. As Davidson goes high and straight, they do have a man in the deep now. To New Zealand. Vittori circling that very quickly.
Could be the last time we see him in a World Cup. Last time we see him in the red shirt, and he is thrilled. Shots all round the pitch. Anything up has gone, anything short has gone. Proper cricket shots, not slogging. Against a good attack, fantastic batting.
Davidson edges, and he's gone. So New Zealand strike. They get their first wicket, that of Barnett. Has he dropped it? Oh, he's disappointed, is McCullum. It looked as if it had settled in his gloves. And it could just be, as we have a look at it here, that just didn't manage to hold on to it. didn't really settle in his glove, Nas.
No, a couple of years ago this would have been out, but there have been a change in regulations with wicket-keeping gloves. The padding, the pouch has gone smaller, the webbing, and that webbing there has been decreased to a certain standard. A couple of years ago that would have just stayed in the webbing, you're out, but now it's been grassed.
Davidson goes again, but he only manages to go straight up, and the bowler Mason happily takes that return catch. So Davidson goes. It's 76 without loss.
Well, the plan has worked. New Zealand and Fleming and his bowlers changed it. Bowl straight, mix it up. It was actually a short ball that got the wicket. Davison trying to target the leg side, got nothing on it. It went straight up. Mason says mine, fingers pointing up, thank you very much. That's the key wicket. What an innings though from Davison, a captain's knock, 52 off just 31 deliveries. Canada 76 for 1.
Well, Vincent made a valiant effort at that one. I think the replay will show that he wasn't anywhere near that one. A flashing blade of Barnett. It's 4 more.
Well, he dropped one like this against England. Did he get a fingertip? Yes, he possibly did. He was in mid-air, he was horizontal. Brilliant effort. Oh, so close.
Barnett down the track, got enough bat in it, easily clears it on, and to end the 11th over, it's a boundary. Canada 86 for 1.
Canada well ahead. This right there's the start that Davison in particular has given them, the red graph. New Zealand general upward direction all the way through. McCullum at the end gave them a late surge. But I reckon the red and white graph will meet pretty soon.
One off the bat and one off the pad, and the over from Patel. Up comes the 100 for Canada.
Oh, there's a wicket there, I think. Caught behind, yes, there's the edge. Second wicket goes down. Barnett.
Well, I think it might well have been a quicker ball, a slider, an arm ball from Daniel Vettori. Barnett played for the ball, spinning back in. And I think it just went on with the arm. Maybe it was just quicker. A good catch from Brendan McCullum, who dropped Barnett earlier in the day, a difficult chance. Vettori's got the wicket, the change has worked. A good innings from Jeff Barnett, he's gone for 40. Canada lose their second wicket for 110. Down the pitch, will it go to mid-off? No. Goes over mid-off. A positive shot from Bill Cliff. He has his first boundary.
It was a good shot as well. It's given a little bit more air, thrown up. Bill Cliff hasn't got it quite out of the middle of the bat, but he's got certainly enough of it. First boundary for 9 overs.
The effect of that first wicket. While Davison was at the crease, plenty of tall buildings in the first power play. The moment he got out, not a lot to really shout about. Will it get over Franklin? Yes, it does. And it will rush away for 4.
That brings 150 up as well for Canada. Normal circumstances, you say this would be a reasonable total they'll get Canada, but they're not going to get enough. That's the problem. Just beats the man.
Slower and helped away on the onside. Hit pretty well, not quite well enough to go all the way, but well enough to bring up a 4.
Another thing Vittori is prepared to do is almost buy a wicket in these scenarios. That was very well flighted. The guy took the bait, swallowed it, but wasn't hooked. Good stroke.
Good shot. With no man out on the offside, that's the thing to do. Show your stumps, take a risk, and force Styrus and Fleming to change the field. 185 for 2.
Just a little victory here for Bill Cliff. That was the plan. It was straight. He's picked that off Millen leg, so he gave himself plenty of room and he pierced the gap. No protection out there. Targeted that boundary and picked up 4 for himself.
Bowled him. Daniel Vittori strikes. Another good piece of bowling from the left-arm spinner, who's varied his place cleverly, as he always does. 3 down now, Canada.
This was the quicker one, designed to drift in the air and keep going with the arm. Beautifully bowled. Yorked himself, did the guy, and was out bowled. Good innings, a handy innings. He's on his way for 37. It's 188 for 3.
Great shot. Made the room, though. It wasn't a bad delivery from Vittori, but good footwork from Bill Cliff. Made the room. It's 198 for 3.
That's his 4th one-day international 50, and one that he'll treasure for a long time.
4 boundaries for Bill Cliff. His 50 came in 55 deliveries, and he's looked positive and he's looked good. Big match for him, playing against New Zealand for obvious reasons, and he hasn't succumbed to the pressure. You never know, he's got enough time to go on and get 100.
Not now, he hasn't. You've done him, Mr. Hussain. You've done him, and so has Scott Styrus through the gate.
Oh dear. He's got enough time to go and sit in the pavilion and think about that 100. Stump to stump, Scott Styrus. If you miss, I hit. Was there some inside edge on it? Probably not. Straight through onto leg stump. Styrus has his man. A bit of a smile from Bill Cliff walking off. He's gone for 50 exactly. Canada 201 for 4.
Very solid look about it, this reply from Canada. It won't be enough in the end result, but all players getting a start. And that's a lovely shot along the ground and just piercing the extra cover mid-off region. Superb. He's given it, yes, Billy Doctrove. He was hit on the move, was Ashif Mullah, and Vittori is delighted that an umpire finally gives him something back. He asks a lot, Daniel Vittori, but this time he gets what he wants.
Exactly right, Smithy. He said on interview the other day it'd be nice for a decision to go his way. Does it hit him in line? Yes, it does. Does it straighten? Yes, it does. Is that out? Yes, it is. Good bowling, good umpiring. And Mullah has gone for naught. Canada 206 for 5.
That's close. That is mighty close. Now, is this Lou Vincent again? He has deserved some sort of reward for his effort in the field today, and this might be stealing one.
Well, he's always throwing. This time he hits. It looks like Samad hasn't made it back. Direct hit, you're always struggling. The bat is on the ground. The line is a couple of inches in front. Watch out for Lou Vincent. What a game he's having. Third umpire, you're gone.
Well, it's a brilliant piece of fielding. It's actually a brilliant piece of thinking. Most blokes associated with the game wouldn't even consider it. But Vincent, out of the corner of his right eye, he saw Samad had just tried to poach an extra half a pace, and that was enough for him to show some interest and then display the skill. Samad goes, run out by Vincent in brilliant fashion for 9, 207 for 6. Straight up in the air and well enough timed. In fact, I think it may have gone for 6. In fact, yes, it has. It was better timed than I initially thought. This Daniram, he can play this game, I tell you.
Yep. And also any slower ball that McMillan has bowled so far on this ground seems to disappear back over his head. Another cutter. Danarim picks it. It's not a big ground. He's hitting downwind and it goes all the way.
That will be painful. Now, I don't think he's picked it up. It's attempted Yorker. It's ended up in a low full toss. Danaram is not enjoying it.
Full toss. He certainly didn't see it at all. Picked it up pretty late. Got hit somewhere on the hands. So we have another look there. Could have been straight on the thumb as well, but it does look very painful.
So, Danaram, he's going to retire. Retired hurt on 17. Sad way to end your World Cup. It's going to be another boundary. And that is now Canada's highest World Cup score ever. Oh, there you go. Big swing, big heave, big miss. Tell gives it a bit of flight. It's bowled well. It's good. Too good.
Tell here, just sliding on with the arm. Matty going for the shot over mid-wicket. No contact made and he has to go. Scored 10 from 28, Canada 245 for 7.
Well bowled. I'm pretty sure it's bowled. You usually have to go if it hits the stumps, don't you? Not sure. Just straight forward, hit the off stump. Kevin Sander. Not quite sure what he thought happened here, Jimmy.
Well, he was guessing as much as most people were. The umpire was pretty confident. A pretty full delivery from Patel. Just clipped the off stump on the way through. Patel, he gets another wicket. And Sander has to go for 2. It's 249 for 8.
And you're Cindy, the last man out for Canada. Hey. And the last man out, literally. Bowled. Stump, I don't think we're going to see Danaram come back out. There's no point whatsoever. So New Zealand wrap this up.
Well, he's on a hat-trick, is Patel. If gets a wicket with his first delivery in his next game. Typical number 11 stroke. Straight bat, he's missed it, and it's all over. Canada bowled out for 249. 49.2 overs, handshakes all around. New Zealand, they go through as leaders of the zone. Canada, well, they'll be heading back home shortly.
So well done Canada on getting through to 249 and 49.2 overs. Of course, they had a batsman there retired, hurt, Daniram, which didn't help their cause at all. But an honest effort, 52 lightning runs from John Davison off 31 deliveries. Barnett 40 from 72. Both the Kiwis doing exceptionally well, with Bill Cliff getting 50 off 56 as well. New Zealand bowlers were under severe pressure early on. Tuffy and Mason copped plenty of tap from Davison in particular. Oram did well as the third seamer, 7 overs, none for 16. 3 for 5 for Jet and Patel, picking up 3 late wickets. He's a good bowler at 2 stages of the innings, it seems. Vettori 3 for 57, that helps the bowling average in World Cups. And Styrus and McMillan, 2 good all-round days for them. So the overall situation in the match, 363 for 5 New Zealand. That was after John Davison asked them to bat first. They did it too well for Canada in the end, 249 a win for New Zealand by 114 runs. And that does confirm their placing at the top of the table here in St Lucia. They finish with 6 points, the maximum from their 3 games. Canada will go home without any points in the bank, but some credibility certainly earned today. And now, of course, the big one come Saturday, England and Kenya. Man of the match was a pretty easy choice when you score a century, the only one of the match. Lou Vincent, 101, and a very good return to form for him. So the match went the way the pundits had predicted, New Zealand winning comfortably in the end. But Canada, yes, you've done well enough to say you have had a definite presence at this World Cup here in St Lucia, and you can build from that. New Zealand go to Antigua with 6 points in the bank from this particular phase here, but more importantly, 2 points to carry through. Who will go through with them? We'll wait for Saturday with real interest.